And the more I look at myself like this and I just see my mustache, the more I want to fucking cut everything off and just let the mustache just grow.
Just do it. I wish I could do it. Like, I really do want to. Just have a mustache.
You want to do it for the next episode?
No, I'll get my ass whooped. Look at this.
You do have a nice beard. Why would you get your ass whooped?
But
It's your beard. You do what you want with it.
All of a sudden, no, because then, so you think this is? I'm like okay, like you see, all this is just fucking fat.
Oh no shit. Hey, you know something? I've been thinking about shaving my fucking goatee and just leaving a fucking mustache like this.
I did when the pandemic came out, but then everyone was like, "No, you look like Nacho Libre." I was like, "Nacho!"
Well, hello and welcome everyone to another episode of this season 2 of your favorite podcast
with
the Long Distance Podcast. Well, I always fuck that up. Anyways, with
Alexei.
There you go, and me, myself, and I. What's going on, good people of the internet? Non-binaries, men's and ladies, whatever the fuck you call yourself.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Nothing much, dude. You know, typical Monday or Tuesday.
God damn, you're loud.
Am I really loud?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe, now you're good. Yeah. Don't slap on that knob.
Shit, this fucking. I don't know if does your microphone shock you.
No.
Something shit on my fucking. Take the filter off right quick. Just try it. No, just put your lip on it. Just put the lip on it. Shit, let me see. Shocked the shit out of me.
Nope, it didn't do it.
No.
No, but I was very scared because I do have a lot of static and everything shocks me. Like, do you have the issue when you get out of your car and every time you get out of the car, you touch the door, you get shocked?
Yep. Yeah.
I go through that every fucking time. I don't know what it is.
I think it's just from the sliding in and out from your like cloth seats. Just like yeah. Because it happens to me at work like all the time when I gotta when I get off the van, I gotta touch a metal door. So I'm like,
okay.
If not, if that door is open, then I have to be careful because the next thing is to hit the button for the bay door to come up. And I've got I'm like, oh shit! And you see the door just come up. It's like, yeah.
Fuck that, bro. Anyways, man, how have you been? How have you been, brother? How you doing?
I've been pretty good, not bad.
Well, today is April 8th of 2025. Yesterday was my fucking birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, happy belated.
Thank you. April 7th is my birthday. I am now 38 years old. So I decided to go to the doctor yesterday.
Oh, so you wasn't playing.
I went to the doctor and the doctor was like, may I suggest a few things that you should do to yourself to enhance, you going forward? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So he gave me the details and I went and did it. And I have a list of things that I did. Right. Hola, Lola.
All right, go. He said, hi, Lola. She was like, she came in and she left.
Okay. Well, this is what I got done, brother. You ready?
I'm ready.
I got a penile girth enhancement. I got a penile length enlargement. I got a ball sag reduction, a nut hang alignment, and an erectile dysfunction promoter.
Wow.
Because, it's all very good, right? So the penile girth enhancement, you know what that does. The penile length enlargement, you know what that does.
Kind of explains itself a little bit.
Yeah, well, the it's not that important, but the ball sag reduction was important because my shit hangs really low.
Oh yeah, that was just the rollback.
Yeah, it's a little rollback that they do, like Botox for the face, but for the nutsack.
Gotcha.
And then, a fucking erectile. Well, no, the nut hang alignment. That was a big one. That's a big one.
Okay.
So what they do is they calibrate your nutsack to see how leveled it is, and then they do some procedure where it levels it out. They say that over time the alignment disaligns again. So I gotta go back every few years to get it done.
Gotcha.
And then another important thing was the erectile dysfunction promoter that allows me to maintain my dick as limp as possible for as long amount of time.
Okay.
Because I have a problem where I get erections all the time. I'm at work and I can't wear sweatpants because I get erections. You know, I'm working and I just get an erection.
It just rubbing. It's just rubbing.
It just happens, man. I'm drinking water and I get an erection. Fucking, I can't. I gotta wear jeans.
Oh my
so
God.
Now at work, people listening to this are gonna know why I wear jeans.
He's always wearing jeans. Like, look at Willie's. Willie.
You know, if I whacked off like 6 or 7 times a day prior, usually I'm good to wear, you know, fucking sweatpants the next day.
Okay.
But for the most part, not really. I gotta wear jeans.
Damn.
But I don't know if you want to edit that out or leave
no,
it in.
we're leaving that. We're leaving that shit in.
Anyways, remember back in the day, I'm changing the subject a little bit.
Wait. Isn't that the video that you sent me? I was like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Oh shit. No. Well, that was prior to my procedures, young man.
Gotcha. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I was recording a video where I'm walking to the gas station to go get me a pack of beer, and I recorded myself in shorts and in a t-shirt, just to to like rub it in the face of Alex that it's nice down here and up there is shit with the weather.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck he saw, but I'm walking normal. And he texts me. He's like, "What the fuck is that Mike Tyson shit going on?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
It was a low shot.
Yeah, it was a low shot.
You took a low shot.
He must have saw my shit swinging back and forth. It must have moved a certain way through. So those shorts are like sport shorts, and they're like a good material. And things tend to like show. Maybe that's why the girl at the gas station kept staring at me. Maybe that's why.
I'm telling you, dude. I saw that show. I was like, look at this motherfucker.
I was out there, man. I was out there. Penal cord and nutsack and all. Remember from when back in the day, I remember a situation where we went to your uncle's house, Uncle Tito.
Okay.
The big Thor hammer guy.
Ooh.
That guy. Big man.
Yeah.
Big man himself. Much respect to Uncle Tito. I love Tito. He's the man. Anyways, we went to his house when he lived in River Rouge.
Okay.
And I would take my memory card with me, my PS2 memory card and Gran Turismo 4. Remember that?
Yeah.
And all the guys would show up and we fucking would do drag racing on this long track. I think it's in France. And it was just drag race. And then I fucked up and I raced my whole game by accident. And I lost all the cars and all the money. And anyways, long story short, I recently found out that after 19, 20 years, actually, it's been longer. This video, I found this out today. I don't know when this video was out, but Gran Turismo 4 came out when? 2004, 2005? So yeah, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was like really early.
It is now discovered after 20 fucking years that there's cheat codes in Gran Turismo 4. If you ever played Gran Turismo 4 or any Gran Turismo, you know there's no cheat codes. Like, I don't know about the newer shit. I got stuck in Gran Turismo 6. I haven't played anything past that. But Gran Turismo 4 was like 2 and 4 were my all-time favorites.
Wasn't there like 6. There was a device called Game Shark.
Yeah, Game Shark, but Game Shark I don't think could crack that one.
Oh, for real?
There was the code was very, very, very difficult. And now there's people finding out that there's these cheat codes for like infinite money, for like when you pass the licenses, you don't even have to go to the licenses, you could just pass them.
Right.
And it's some weird shit like L1 select L1 L2, and then like R2 L1 L2, and start, and then X, and then up down left right, boom, and you get the code. Maybe that's why Game Shark couldn't figure that out back then. But yeah, I remember Game Shark. That was a shit. Then they stopped selling it because the companies were like upset with that shit.
Right.
But yeah, man. I tried it today. I was playing on my emulator on my PC, and fucking shebang, it fucking worked.
Yeah.
So I got infinite money. I'm buying cars left and right. I'm fucking rich again. I'm living the dream.
Hell yeah.
On a PS2.
On a PS, them shitty ass graphics, but yeah.
Hey, there's ways of making those graphics look the shit. If you download the emulator, if you download PCSX2,
okay,
and with your setup, you can run 4K and run all like the binders and all that bullshit. Like there's so many settings on there, you can make it look like Gran Turismo 6. It's fucking incredible. Yeah. I don't have the power, the PC power. I don't even have a GPU. I'm running the Intel 630 graphics, the unified graphics.
Gotcha.
But which is shit. In other words, I think my Pixel 7 Pro has better graphics than that fucking thing.
Oh damn.
But yeah, man. Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, I remember. I used to whoop your ass in the hatch, though. I know that.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
He used to break. I remember. What was it? Well, we used to call it the green grasshopper. That you had a green. I don't know what it was. It was a Datsun or something like that. That bitch was fast, but everything else I would fucking whop it with that fucking hatch.
Well, I had that one. You had the hatch, and I had another car that was like the one that you would beat me, and then I would beat you, and then you would beat me, and then I would beat you, and it was like back and forth. You remember what that car was?
No, was it a Trina?
No, it was an Infiniti G20 with the SR20.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That car and the hatch, those were like the best fucking races, man.
That was a shit.
I had the Protege, the 4-door Protege. That was nice. Fucking, there was a lot of cool cars in there. So those of you guys that were with us back then, drop a comment down below and let us know what was your favorite car in Gran Turismo 4. Or for that matter, anybody listening that liked Gran Turismo 4 or you got to play it, like let us know what your favorite car was. What's your favorite track on that game? Or any racing game, period.
Let's see.
If you don't remember the name, just tell me how it goes, and I can tell you.
I don't remember which one they were. Like I didn't even remember how they were either. Like the only one I do remember, it was just the Nürburgring.
The Nürburgring, Nürburgring.
Yeah, the one that fucking takes like fucking 2 hours to complete one lap.
Yeah, that's the Nürburgring.
Yeah,
that's Nürburgring.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite was Trial Mountain. Trial Mountain was my favorite, followed by Tsukuba Circuit, and then it was Nürburgring. Nürburgring was like the man fucking show. Like if you wanted to be a real man, that's where you duked it out at.
Yeah.
Fucking, that was the shit, man.
Yeah.
I still play to this day. I still play Gran Turismo 4 to this day. I still play all the old PS2 games. I'm stuck on PS2.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I play GameCube. I play Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Dreamcast. Occasional like online stuff, but I'm not really into that. And plus, now that I don't have a really good rig to play on, but I'm stuck on all that shit, man. Like Tokyo Extreme Racer series, like Drift 1, Drift 2, Racer 3, Racer 0.
Okay.
Good stuff. Remember Need for Speed Underground?
Yeah. My favorite was
that was the shit.
I think, Underground 1 and 2 were one of my favorites.
I like 2 more. Underground 2 was the shit.
Yeah, because
but yeah.
No, my bad. I was just
go for it.
Reminiscing. Just reminiscing.
Reminiscing?
Yeah, having the 240. That was I think the 240 was one of the fastest car in fucking
I think so too. I did the Neon, the SI, the Civic, the EM1. I did but my favorite was the 240SX.
Yeah, 240. Or I mean, the Celica wasn't a hoe either.
Yeah, the Celica wasn't a hoe. The 350Z wasn't a hoe either.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an FD-RX-7? There was an FD-RX-7?
Yeah, there was an RX-7. There was an EK Coupe. There was
the EK Coupe, the SI.
Yep.
There was the Eclipse was on there. The
bubble body one.
Which one was it?
I think both of them were in there. I think they were both in there. Even because really? isn't that when Too Fast and Furious came out? So they had that Tyrese Eclipse.
That stupid shit. That fucking car is not for car enthusiasts.
Right. I think they had the S2000 too.
They had the S2000, but to me the 240 was my favorite.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I didn't beat the game with it. I beat the game with a 350Z. Every time I did beat the game, I beat it with 350Z. There was an R34 in there too, I think, towards the end.
Yeah,
I think the boss was an R34. But yeah, man, good shit. There were good games back there. I remember playing what was it called? The drift game. Back when drifting first came out and it became big in Japan. It was called the D1 Grand Prix. D1 Grand Prix. I played that. There was Juiced and then Juiced 2. That was a cool game.
Yeah.
There was a game with girls that had like bikini tops. That shit was, ooh, man, I jacked off to that fucking game. Hell yeah. I used to play that shit at 2 in the morning. And when you unlock the level and them girls show up with them titties, I was like,
be fast. You gotta be fast.
Fuck yeah, man. This was the days when I used to so we had magazines sent to the house. And they had little car magazines. And they came with this little small little poster card inside of them. You tear it and you put your name on there, your address, and they'll send you 3 magazines for free so that you can subscribe because they knew that you would like them.
Yeah.
And I would do this with different names. I would put my name with last name and then a different last name and then a different name with the same last name. And I would always and you had to time it out to get the right fucking magazines. Yeah. So I would get Import Car Tuner. What the fuck? What are you doing?
It's because you're doing this, right? You're doing this.
Yeah, right. Fucking Import Car Tuner, all the magazines from back in the day. I remember the tuner car. What was it? Project Car Magazine. Remember that one? Man, that was the shit. They had a fucking G20 in there that they converted to an SR20 VE. They had a EG hatch that they did a Frankenstein B20 VTEC on. They had a 240. They will show you how to do this shit on the cheap. These magazines were the shit. Anyway, long story short, one, they don't sell these magazines anymore, and finding them on eBay are big fucking money.
Yeah,
which is crazy. They were $9-10 back then. Now they're $300 for
shit. I felt it was $10 for a year membership.
Yeah, it was crazy. But anyways, in my room, I would have an Asian wall, I would have a white wall, I would have a black wall, and I would have a Latina wall.
Yeah.
So I would cut out all the pictures of the girly models that were on the magazines, right? And all the Asian chicks go to this wall, the black girls go to this wall, the white girls go to here, or the Latinas go to here. And then I'd be like, what am I feeling today? I'm feeling Chinese. So I would turn my chair towards the Chinese and whack off to that. It was good times, man. Good times. But that game was when I first fapped to a game, bro.
Damn.
Yo, that game was hot shit. It was called Real Racing Syndicate or Real Syndicate Racing.
Okay,
RSR or that game. Oh boy. Anyways, shit. I've been talking about a lot of fapping here.
No, I mean,
we have a little bit of a commercial.
Ooh, let's do it.
Ooh,
let's do it.
Commercials are back. I'm gonna try and read this shit without fucking up and without laughing.
Let's get a close up.
Today's program. Oh boy. Today's program is brought to you by the Amazon Work Association. I fucked up already. The Amazon Workforce Association. You like being fucked with all the time? Are you a fan of fear mongering? Do you enjoy being on your feet 12 hours a day with shoes that you can't try out when you buy them because they are bought only online. And if they were not to fit correctly, you will have to send them back to get a different size. Now waiting 1 week to get only to send back. And then 2 weeks later, receiving the new pair that still feels like shit. So you say, fuck it, I'll roll with these. So then you're at work 12 hours a fucking day with a broken ass, broken feet, and a broken asshole. Boy, oh boy, do we have the place for you to join. Amazon Workforce Association. Join them today with our special one-time coupon, LDP Fuck Yo Mama 48210. Again, that's LDP Fuck Yo Mama 48210. All one word for today's discount, which gives you an asshole of a PA process assistant and even worse, AM area manager. Thank you at the guys at Amazon Workforce Association for sponsoring this fucking program. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, dude.
Yes, sir, fucking Bob.
Damn, oh Lord.
Amazon is very good to me. I love Amazon.
I see.
If you're an AM or an OM at Amazon, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you some word of advice. That fear-mongering bullshit doesn't work on me. So don't give me that shit. Don't give me all that fear-mongering bullshit tactic that you guys use because it's not gonna fucking work. I'm like Eminem. I just don't give a fuck. I'm going into work. I'm gonna do what you ask me to do, but don't give me all that fear-mongering bullshit because it's not gonna fucking work. Anyways, changing the subject,
it's
Alex.
Not gonna fly.
It's not gonna fly. What the fuck has been going on with politics lately?
I don't know, dude. I've been listening here left and right. I think this morning I heard, I don't know if it was this morning or yesterday. I heard that countries are backing out, are backing down. They're kind of bowing towards Trump, lowering these tariffs, trying to make negotiations, and yeah.
So I don't have much opinion. I do have a bit of an opinion on that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard much. I don't know what's been going on in the past, 30 days. Mm-hmm. I haven't really been listening to anything politics-wise. I haven't watched any videos or anything. I've been doing other things.
Huh?
But the little bit that I did hear is that the tariffs are like on, like they're on.
Yeah, they're full on.
People are freaking out. People are freaking out that iPhones are going to be $2,300 now. The eggs are going to be $20. That fucking beans are going to be $9 a fucking pack. Shit like that. And it's like, Trump did say in the beginning, we're going to go through a little pain phase. It's not going to last too long, but we got to go through that. Right. Now, here's the thing. In my opinion, I honestly think that there's a lot of people that just don't know. And I don't blame them. They don't know because they don't care. They live a good life and they just don't care.
Yeah.
They're used to living comfortably and they got money and they can afford things. Now all of a sudden they're in pain because things are going to go up. Here's the deal. The way tariffs work, at least for us, Trump put these tariffs on other countries because they've been putting them on us for the longest fucking time. So now we have a guy in the office that has a real backbone that says we're going to be reciprocal. It's going to be the same back to you. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden everybody's crying.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't believe me, ask yourself this question. And if you don't believe me, go online and figure this out. How many Fords from the United States, not from England, because England does have their own Ford division, so does Australia. How many American Fords are sold in Germany? How many American Fords are sold in Japan? How many American Fords are sold in China? Now, spread that amongst the big three, Chevy, Chrysler, and Ford. Now, Stellantis is owned by Fiat. So you do see some Chrysler products, but now that doesn't really count because Fiat is like everywhere now. Fiat's fucking everywhere. Fiat's got their hand in everybody's nutsack.
Okay.
But Chevy has Opel in Germany. They have Vauxhall in England, they have Holden in Australia, so they can kind of maneuver the shit and just like rebadge a fucking what Chevy cars are sold nowadays, HHR. They could just sell it as a fucking or what's
Chevy,
that
Chevy Volt,
Chevy
Volt,
a Chevy Volt or a Bolt or a fucking the Buick Encore or some shit like that. They could just call it the Opel Encore, and people buy it because Opel's been a brand in Germany since Opel was German. Same thing for Vauxhall, same thing for Holden. But Ford doesn't have that beauty in the say. Like Ford can just go and sell cars in Germany because they're gonna get taxed the fuck out. Who would buy a fucking Ford Crown Vic? Let's say they made a new one.
Mm-hmm.
They sell here for $35,000. They want to sell them for 35 in Germany, but they can't. They're $60,000 because Germany doesn't want anything else other than German cars in their country. Right. Makes fucking sense.
Right.
So you could buy a BMW for 27,000. Why would you buy a fucking Crown Vic for 60 when you can buy a much better car for fucking 27 grand? Exactly. It's the same fucking thing. You know, that's how tariffs work. We are being taxed the fuck out everywhere else, and no one seems to open their eyes to that. Every country is enjoying that shit. They're enjoying their country first.
Yeah.
So now we get a person in the office who's like, my fucking country first. So I'm gonna look out for my country first.
Right.
And then all of a sudden people are mad and oh my god, the terrorists, everything's gonna go up. No shit, Sherlock. That's how it works. Things are gonna go up.
Right.
Now that's gonna force people to either come here and settle here and make products here, which should bring the prices down.
Yeah.
But then again, we do have a high labor cost, so I don't know how that's gonna work. That's why phones. So now here's the thing with Apple. Apple's a real piece of shit because if you do the math on how much an iPhone costs, it's like $500.
Right.
But they want to sell it for $1,100 because the higher the profit margin, and Apple says they can do it, so they can, and they do. People buy them like idiots.
Yeah.
Not calling iPhone buyers idiots, but a lot of people just buy iPhones just to fucking buy an iPhone.
It's more of a status thing. That's what
it's more of a status thing. Yeah, especially with kids. Like they locked kids in place.
Yeah.
Hopefully this new generation of kids that's coming after, they go back to Android. And maybe that'll stop. Now here's the thing with Apple. Mm-hmm. You remember IBM? IBM was the biggest fucking
computer.
Juggernaut. Yeah.
The computer thing.
Remember BlackBerry? Remember BlackBerry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they at now?
Yeah, I don't know.
They did the same thing you just did. They walked away.
I didn't walk away. I'm still here.
They disappeared from the fucking canvas. Why? They were the biggest thing. No one would ever thought that BlackBerry wouldn't be what it was back then. No one thought that IBM would be what they are now. They're nothing. What the fuck is IBM? They're not even in a conversation. That shit happens. I have a hot take in this situation. Ooh. I think Apple is the next big thing that's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall. Think so?
I think so. I think Apple is scrambling to get their shit together because they're now facing a new world that they weren't ready for, and they should have gotten ready with all the money that they have. Instead of making Apple Vision Pros and developing M1, M2, M3, like M1 is a good fucking chip. Let's make an M1 Ultra and an M1 Max. You want to do that? Fine. Skip a few years and then come out with M2. And instead focus your energy and your money and your engineers on AI, fucking Apple.
And their AI.
Dude, have you seen this shit that's been going on? There's a big ass action lawsuit because of false advertisement with Apple, because they had to pull commercials down, they pulled billboards down, ready for AI. Apple 16 and 16 Pro app ready for AI. What AI? Did you hear what happened with the AI department?
Well, I heard that it was getting delayed, and I haven't heard nothing since.
And the top honcho guy was like, "Listen, Tim Cook, we can't do this shit. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen." So he got demoted. They brought some other guy in, and or he left or he got demoted. One of the two. I think he got demoted.
Okay.
And then half of the team split up because half of the team says we might have it ready by the iPhone 17 launch. The other side of the team is like, we're not even close. So we're not doing it.
So like they even contradicting themselves? It's like
exactly.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really bad right now with the Apple IA department. What do you expect from a $3 trillion company? You expect a $3 trillion company to be on top of their fucking game. Google's a big ass company. They're not as big as fucking as big as Apple is. Like as far as money wise, like Apple's the richest company in the world.
Right.
And then followed by Nvidia. Nvidia, by the way, is fucking killing it. But for those of you who don't know, Nvidia is just a bitch ass asshole, just like Apple is. Like they're toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
For a company, like company wise, like I don't like them either. I don't like either one of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That's what's been going on with AI and Apple. And don't get your hopes up for any AI. That Siri colorful thing when you press Siri and it gets all colorful around the screen. Like,
I just
don't even wait for that.
I thought it was just like Pride Month stuff. So.
No, that's Apple AI, Apple Intelligence. No,
is that Pride stuff?
Yeah, no. Anyways,
like, no, honey, no.
No. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for today's episode, man. What do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, I'll have something ready for next week for sure.
Okay. No big deal.
Pretty.
PMR, or is that RMP? Because I'm a motherfucking PIMP. I don't know what you heard about me. And then oh, what is it? And then you can't get $1 out of me.
Hey, no Cadillac something.
Because I'm a motherfucking PIMP.
Hey.
Anyways, I am working little details on my mixtape.
Yep.
I'm debating on what songs should go on, which ones shouldn't. How am I gonna lay this out? Because I have some absolute bangers in that album.
Yeah, I told you.
I have about 4 awesome fucking bangers that you can listen to these hits 100 years from now, and they'll still be fucking bangers.
Still gonna hit.
Like, yeah, they'll be hits. Like, I'm pretty sure Tic Tacs will still be sold then. So some references I made to a Tic Tac on one of the songs, like I think your great grandchildren might still understand. But it's in Spanish. It's not in English. So I do say a few things in English, but it's mostly Spanish because I'm a Spanish guy.
You're Spanish. Español.
Yeah.
Español.
Yeah, I'm Espanol. Espanol, por favor.
Just.
Hey, there's this guy on Instagram that I suggest you guys follow. I don't know his name right now, but he's a Dominican guy. He's always with somebody else, and it's like, what do you call this fruit? And it's a tomato.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh, es un tomato. No. No, es un tomate. En inglés. He said, eso es un tomato. And it's like and then tomato,
yeah,
like really funny.
Yeah,
like he showed a map of Michigan. He's like, oh, ese Michigan. No, in inglés. Ese Michi Cookie. Like, Michi Cookie. Like really, that guy is really, really, really funny. Like I suggest you guys watch him.
Yeah. What's his name? I seen him. He done like the superhero. Like, who's this? It was like Thor. Like, hey, Thor. Like Thor.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's funny.
But anyways, I don't know what episode this is. I lost track of the episode. I know we're in season 2. Isn't this episode 2 of season 2?
I think it is too. Yeah.
Something
I
like
lost
that.
track too, man.
Do we have episode 1 of season 2 out yet?
Yeah, it's on.
I don't think we do.
It's on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, somebody
I haven't looked into it.
Somebody haven't been doing their job.
I have not been doing my job. And the more I look at myself like this and I just see my mustache, the more I want to fucking cut everything off and just let the mustache just grow.
Just do it. I wish I could do it. Like, I really do want to. Just have a mustache.
You want to do it for the next episode?
No, I'll get my ass whooped. Look at this.
You do have a nice beard. Why would you get your ass whooped?
But
it's your beard. You do what you want with it.
All of a sudden, I guess then. So you think this is? I'm like, okay, like you see all this is just fucking fat.
Oh no shit!
It's like it's just all fat, like looking like this.
Oh my god! No way! I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm, you know, what you call it? You know, I'm not that stupid crazy, but yeah, when I shave it, you'll see just a little chin. And then everything else just looks like that,
like Peter,
yeah,
you look like Peter from.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna find a TikTok and I'm gonna show you that I look like fucking Nacho Libre.
I want to do it, man. I don't know. I might do it. The thing is, I went on Reddit the other day, and I started following a group of mustache only, like just mustache.
Yeah.
Like I'm going after the chevron mustache. So the chevron mustache is basically nice and thick like this, and then it cuts off like that. It's like sharp here, and then like it continues here like this.
Okay.
It's not the brush. It's just like if you look it up, that's the mustache. It's called the what did I just say? So it's called the chevron.
Chevron, yeah.
Chevron mustache. So the thing with me is I can do it, and I think I can grow a pretty nice mustache. But I was on Reddit and some guy wanted to do it. And he had a beautiful. I was like, that mustache is fucking gorgeous, man. Like, god damn.
It's like that Steve Harvey mustache.
Oh my god. By the way, Steve Harvey has a style of chevron mustache. It's just a different style, but it's a type of chevron.
Right.
And the guy is like, don't I look like a perv? Like this. It turns out that some people look at men with mustaches like pervs.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Like,
this is like an 80s macho deal.
Yeah, no, supposedly it looks really pervy because the memes and shit. You just have the mustache and shit like that. So I get it.
I don't think I fucking care. Call me a perv, call me whatever. As long as you don't call me anything worse. There's worse things you can call me.
There you go, bitch.
Yeah, no, bitch. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna line it up a little bit. The thing that I noticed with mustaches is the lips have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
So if you have big lips like me, it doesn't fucking look good. It looks good on men that have real thin thin lips. Like,
yeah.
You know, to me, it looks like a bitch with a mustache. I look like a fucking bitch. That's just my opinion.
Oh,
I don't like how it fucking looks, man.
But can you imagine? Well, I don't know. I guess because I got like,
you got lips too.
I got some lips, yeah. So can you imagine? Just big ass lips.
I know. With a mustache, goddamn. I don't know, man. But anyways, I gotta go. I gotta get going.
All right, dude. Later, guys.
That's probably gonna be one of the last times that you see that because I am planning on just switching over to Windows all the way, bro. Listen, man. There's now ways to connect using Windows Link. I think it's called Windows Link. I'll tell you right now. It's seamless. I can do a lot of the shit that you can do with iPhone and Mac, and I can do it with my Android phone and Windows. And it's fucking beautiful, man. It's called Link to Windows. And I was like, I need this picture on my phone. So I went I went on my phone. I found the picture on my library. I added it to my, and it was done. It's there, seamless. The only thing I'm going to miss, because I need a Windows laptop. I have a Windows PC. I need a Windows laptop.
Okay.
I don't need. I mean, I love this Mac. It's a beautiful machine. It's well built. I love the keys. I like the trackpad.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm planning on selling my iPhone and my Mac. I don't know if I will, but I'm planning on it. And if I do, the only fucking thing Apple does like no one else, besides taking your money, fucking FaceTime, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I see my kids, is through FaceTime.
Yeah.
And that's like, fuck, man. How am I gonna do this shit now without an iPhone or a Mac? Like, my daughters have iPhones. Like, one uses her mom's, the other one I sent her an iPhone. And it's just so beautiful. You could be anywhere and it signals great. And it's like, I've tried WhatsApp, I've tried Messenger. Messenger seems to do pretty good. My 7-year-old daughter doesn't have fucking Messenger or WhatsApp.
Right.
She has a bare bones phone. I think she downloaded TikTok with her mom's account or something. And she has FaceTime. And I talk to my daughter with FaceTime.
Okay.
I might just sell the iPhone and sell the Mac, and then just find me like an iPhone SE for like $75 or $100.
Just
use that for FaceTime, just for FaceTime, just to talk to my kids.
Right. Yeah, because nothing else works. Like Messenger doesn't work, WhatsApp doesn't work. Like I know you've said some shit, but yeah, none of that shit really does work.
It's not the same. It's if Apple nailed something, it's that. And you don't have to have a phone line. Like if you lived indoors all day and you worked indoors all day and you were close to Wi-Fi 24/7, you don't even need to pay cell phone service. You can make phone calls with Wi-Fi. You can send texts with Wi-Fi just using your email, and you can communicate with the world just using email. You don't really need, that's something that I give to Apple. Apple fucking killed it when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You know? But other than that, man.
Hey, Google tried with their Google Duo.
They tried, man. But the thing with Google is very untrustworthy. They pull the plug on everything.
Yeah.
Fucking when they announced 7 years of Android updates, I was like, yeah, right. But they're pulling through because the Pixel 7, 6 and 7s, they got an update recently in March that now we are part of that 7-year group. So I was supposed to be done this year with updates, and now I'm getting updates till 2027 on a 2022 phone. Nice. I'm happy with my Pixel 7 Pro. I'm happier than a pig in shit. I love this fucking thing. This fucking phone. Oh, I love this phone.
It had to be that Puerto Rican flag.
I put it on there. Because I'm proud. I'm loud and proud, baby.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out of here, bro.
All right, dude. I will talk to you.
I'll see you next time. We'll see you people next time. We love you.
See you next.
Stay tuned for more. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, which I don't have anymore, but Alex is managing TikTok because I don't have TikTok and I can't fucking stand TikTok and I hate TikTok. I don't want to waste my time with TikTok. So I will manage Instagram. I haven't been on there. So if you send me a message and I haven't replied, that's because I haven't been on there. I think it's obvious, right?
Damn. You should go through my messages then. You should go through my messages. You should go through my messages then.
Oh shit. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, later guys.
Have fun. Later.